Hey, fellow targeted individuals, this is the Vulcan Wolverine again, and I just wanted to make a short video on the poisoning that your attackers or your stalkers may actually do to you. Mine have they've escalated the poisoning part of the gang stalking because I've built good defenses and I've painted aluminum in a lot of my inner walls and outer walls. So they've kind of, started leaning a little bit more on the poisoning, and it like smells like cooking hamburgers or sewage or baking bread. It can smell like a lot of different things, and they'll basically what I've heard, and I consult with somebody in California, and that's basically all that her stalkers do to her. They just do the poison because she's not sensitive to the EMF frequencies. I think they tried that on her. It didn't work, so they just try and poison her food and send poison through the pipes. Now this is she said they blow it through the pipes, and this is a question that I would like answered. What are the technical how do they do that? If somebody can post a comment or send an email to me, Vulcan Wolverine at gmail.com. Give me the specifics of how they would do that. Like, what's the technicality of them, blowing these chemicals and these toxins through your pipes, so that you can smell it coming through your floors. And she said that or I was talking to my dad, and he was like, all that comes in through a main water line. So if they are doing that, it's going to other houses in the neighborhood. And I asked Kathy about that. I asked my consultant about that, and she was like, yeah, they don't really care who they hurt, so it's like going into a bunch of other houses and other yards. And I just like, if you do know about that, or if you're a targeted individual that deals specifically with that, or you have that happening to you and you know how it works, I'd like to hear back from you on just technically how it works, and if you can stop it. And I'm gonna kind of research that on my end too. I'm gonna call the water company, the water, sewage, and waste company here, and see if they can come out and cut that off. Make sure that nobody's dumping in toxins, through my pipes. The bad thing is the guy directly across the street from me. There's two guys on each side, and they're the ones doing it mainly. But the guy across the street is a plumber, so it's like he's the perfect guy to know how to get poison in through your pipes. And that kind of sucks for me. But yeah, just get back to me if you know the specifics of that, and I'll try and find more information out on my end about how you can stop it. Because like if the EMF frequencies, the directed energy weapons to your head, if you start defending that too much, these guys, they don't give up so easily, or at least my attackers, my stalkers, they're pretty treacherous. So if one thing doesn't work, they're going to try another thing. And this poison seems to be one of the main things. And they've been, like, it's really cold out today, so nobody's outside. It's hailing where I am, and so everybody's kind of staying indoors. So they've been doing it a lot because I guess they don't have a fear that people are going to be outside, and be in the way of that poison. Because sometimes he'll do it in my front yard. There'll be kids playing, feet away from it, or kids waiting for buses, like feet away from this poison. So it's kind of mind-boggling to me why they would do this. It puts a lot of people in harm's way. Also, I would like to just add, stay clean, not just for the toxins. If you have toxins coming at you through your pipes by these stalkers, but stay clean even for the directed energy weapons, because I find that if I stay clean and I use Epsom salt, bathe in Epsom salt, it'll get all the toxins out of your body, especially the toxins that they're putting through your pipes. But if you stay clean, the EMF stuff has less of an effect on you. And I'm not sure, I don't know how that scientifically works, but just I stay clean, I feel better, I'm more defended from the EMF stuff, even if it gives me a hit, even if it hits me in the head or something. That's basically it. Trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, I just took an Epsom salt bath. Soak in it for a while, and it safeguards you more from these poisons. But I will check on my end to see if there's a way to stop the poisoning through the pipes. And if you are a targeted individual and you don't know about this, and you think that you're just being hit with directed energy weapons, don't get paranoid. Don't get paranoid if you're driving by McDonald's and you smell hamburgers. Don't do that. But if nobody's cooking around you and you smell bacon bread or hamburgers, frying up hamburgers or sewage, and there's nothing like that, there's nothing wrong with the sewage, there's not a sewage spill or something like that, just be wary of it, because, you could be sitting in those toxins and not even know it. And they're not, I don't think they're lethal, I don't think they're life takers, but it can give you a sore throat, you can get nauseous, you can kind of get what feels like a flu bug, I guess. If your nose is stopping up a lot, that's a good sign. That's a big sign that somebody is sending some poison through to you. But I guess all I wanted to add is, the gang stalking on my end is so ridiculous. It's terrible. I was working today, and I work for sick kids. That's what I'm doing. I'm making, trying to find prospects to earn money for sick kids. And they amped up, their EMF attacks when I'm doing anything productive. It's so ridiculous. It's this guy's job is to, hit me with radiation. And, it's hailing outside, so nobody's going anywhere. But he's still on the V2K. When I go to the edges of the house, I can hear it. He's still yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this guy out. And if I leave, he'll follow me. So it's still, just the ridiculous thing that it is. But I'm staying strong, and just want to tell y'all at the end of every video, I love you, and you're going through something really tough, and I am there for you. If you want to come look at my videos, I love you. I want to give you support. If you have any questions, email me. If I've missed anything, or if you have any good ideas, I like good ideas about defense. I especially like good ideas about the poison, defending yourself from the poison through the pipes. I don't know if a lot of y'all experience that, but I'm definitely experiencing it. And the person that I talk to in California who helps me a lot, that's almost all they do to her. Another thing that you can do when they do the poison, and you smell it in your house, you definitely want to turn on your faucets and get that water running through, because once the water goes through, it's like a vapor in the water or something like that you can smell, and it kind of makes you sick. So if you run the water, it'll run all that through the pipes, and then it'll dissipate. Get a lot. Okay. Oh yes, and get get a lot of Lysol. When you smell it, spray it in the area that you smell it, Lysol or any kind of antibacterial spray. And then get those the toilet cakes that you put in the back of the toilet, and flush your toilets, if you smell it. So that'll basically kill all the bacteria in the pipes if that's happening. I think I'm gonna make it short today. My video, I usually kind of ramble on, but I'm kind of tired and not feeling the greatest, so I was going to make some short videos. Plus my, well, I don't know. Yeah, plus I don't really have much to talk about today. I'm just kind of worn out. I've been working a lot, and I'm kind of worn out with, the gang stalkers. It gets kind of tiresome. It's just over and over every day. The same thing, the same kind of insults and V2K. It gets tiring. So it's 5 right now, so I might have me a shot of rum. I'm not sure. Yeah, this also I do, and I don't know. Somebody call me out on this. Call my BS on this, but when they did start poisoning me with the stuff, they'd put it through, and I'd smell it in the front of my house, in the back of my house, and like especially out when I walk out. Oh, and if like if I'm anywhere, they'll basically they surveil me, so they know where I am if I'm going to my parents' house or somewhere. So when I'm driving back, they'll do it in my front yard. They'll blow it through the pipes in my front yard. So like I'll drive back, and I'm getting the air conditioner from the car is pulling in all the sewage smell, and like I get out of the car. So sometimes like if they do that to you, if they try and pump it into your yard right for when you get back, when you drive back from somewhere, just drive around the neighborhood. It should dissipate. It dissipates pretty quick, especially if you run the faucets. But yeah, that's pretty much it. God bless everybody. I hope y'all are doing good. I will make some more videos to come. I'm sure there will be a lot more gang stalking done to me, so I'll have a lot more to talk about. Which ain't, well, it's not necessarily great, but we get through it. I love all you guys. If you need any help, email me or post comments. I'll definitely respond. Even if you have negative comments, even if you're people who are just like you're a crazy person and this stuff doesn't exist, please post your comment. I want to hear about it. I'm not going to erase any comments unless it's like a lot of cussing and insults, and it would be offensive to the people who were reading the comments. Then I might take it out. But if you don't believe me and you want to post a comment and you think this is all crazy, I'm not going to wipe out that comment. I'm not going to think that you're somebody who's definitely a gang stalker trying to get me. And that's one thing that we need to be careful about as targeted individuals. Not everybody's after you. And I'm not sure. Some people may have organized gang stalking where, there are hundreds of individuals following you around. That could happen. I don't know. It's not in my case. But be very... Okay, these guys are treacherous, right? They're treacherous. So you start to get paranoid. But don't be paranoid. Cover your ass, cover your butt in all the different angles, but try not to go over into paranoia where everybody's out to get you, because there are good people out there. There are people who would hate this, like they don't know about this and they would hate it and they're not into it, so don't be extra paranoid, thinking everybody's out to get you or thinking that it's the whole world, because what I've experienced is even people in these households that are doing it to me, there's people who are against it, so it's all a human thing. We're all still humans. It's not like this huge force that's just against you. There are good human beings out there who aren't against you, and who love you and will help you, no matter if they believe you or not. So I guess that's all I have to say for today. Stay strong and get with your religion. God loves you, and He doesn't want you to be hurting. Sometimes we have to hurt. Sometimes that's just life. But we can come out on top. We can, do things like making videos or helping somebody else who's a targeted individual. Just do our best, and something good will come out of it. Something good will definitely come out of it. And I truly believe that. Like, I'm not just saying that. And even at my worst times, when I'm just like, this is the worst thing ever, my back hurts, and they're nailing me in the head, and it's just like, I hate everybody, still there's that. You got to keep that hope in your heart that it'll turn into something good, that even this can turn into something good. God bless everybody out there, and more videos to come. Bye, guys.